Okay, so for the past about maybe 4 to 6 hours, I've been working on this car. I'm actually pretty tired today. I'm not too sure why, but got a little bit done. I got the bumper mounted. I got the fuel lines ran. As you can see, I just got them all hooked up over there. I got about 75% of the wiring removed that I wanted to remove. So as of right now, there's about nothing here forward as of wiring. Because there is no alternator on this, I have removed every single fuse except for the 115 amp that controls the ECU. But it's kind of difficult because all my fuse panel's in French. So, and I don't really know too much French, but that's how much fuses I removed. So there'll be nothing taking power that does not need it. So I'm trying to make it so that there is as little items taking power. The only things that should have power is the computer and the coil and maybe a couple sensors just for the ECU. The fans are all going to be taken off. I really don't care if this thing overheats. My plan is to go out there and drive this thing as hard as I can. Got my snow tires on the front. Now, I only have 2 rims to fit this car. All my other rims are these super weak aluminum rims. So I don't really have any rims to fit this. Now, this is 4x114, which is Honda Accord. There's also 4x100, which is Civic, Corolla, and a lot of other things. But I also bought a Ford Topaz, which is 4x108, and I have none of those either. So I took 4x100s, and I actually drilled them out. Now these are 13-inch rims, and there's disc brakes on the back of this car. So now there's no brakes on the back of this car to make these 13s fit. But they're on there, and that's all that really matters. They hold air. Got the fuel tank and the fuel tank holder in. Battery cables ran, but the battery's just sitting there. Yeah, just a little bit more to do. Just gonna unhook all the e-brake and all that fun stuff because I obviously don't need that. If I'm not running rear brakes, I can't have the calipers. If I don't have the calipers on, I can't have the e-brake. So there you go. There's one disc. 13s. All the glass came out of this pretty easily. I couldn't take any of the windows down because I've obviously ripped out all the panels. So just hit it with a hammer right there, and I was actually able to remove the full sheets of glass once they were shattered because it was all tinted. So that was nice. Same as back here. This one here was a little bit hard to get out or up and around here because of how thick the sealant was. Back one came out half decent, but yeah, so next thing is, I don't know if I'm actually going to put a cage into this, because I might save it and put my NG Customs cage in this, just because of how easy it is, and honestly, I can put it in the day before the Derby. But what we have left to do is airbags, battery box, tie the doors shut. I'm a little worried of all the ball joints in this Accord, so I might weld some chain to the spindle to the upper ball joint just in case they go. It kind of holds them in place. But I will go on to that when I get there. Now this car here, I have not read yet online about this car, and I really don't know what to expect. So the next thing, before I start welding anything to this car, I'm going to go on WeCrash.com, and I'm going to spend tonight reading up on Honda Accords. And especially the wagons, because not too many people even know that Honda made wagons in the Accord. So when I was driving this on the road, everybody thought it was like VW Passat or something. So need to get some information on this car and get building it. The next Derby is, this is June 24th. I think the next Derby I'm going to go to is mid-August to late August. So I have about 2 months to build a stockpile of cars. So my plan is to have almost all these cars ready. Gas tanks in, batteries in, all the windows out, all the interiors out, window bars in, all the wiring, bumpers done. So when it comes time, I just throw a cage in, throw the tank in, throw the battery in, and go, right? So here's another one done. Next one after this, we'll probably be pulling the Volvo in and building the drive shaft for that. After that, probably pulling in the Toyota Camry and fixing that thing up. So let's see what we can get done here in the next 2-3 weeks here, boys.